Welcome to Scout Reviews. I'm Travis.
And I'm Josh.
Well, today we're going to do something we haven't done before. I don't think either of us have really gotten into this at all.
I've never had mezcal.
So not only did you pick something we've never had, you picked really high end what we've never had.
I did. I like Clase Azul. I've got 2 bottles of it up on the bar right now, and I love them both. So I figured if I'm going to do something new, might as well be a brand that I'm really in favor of. Yes, it's pricey. This is anywhere from $500 to $850 in Texas. I did not buy this in Houston. This was actually bought out in a small town near San Antonio. Can't remember the name of the town off the top of my head, but I will look it up and add it in the comments and the name of the store.
You got to share with the class.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll put it in the comments.
Good source.
But we have not unboxed this. I'm sure if you've seen some of our other videos, you've seen this box sitting on top of the top shelf. We haven't opened it. We've not done anything with it. So would you?
No, you go ahead.
All right. Yeah.
You bought it. You open it.
All right. Well, here you can read the card. And
it already feels classy.
I mean, look at the bottle.
That's art.
So
I don't even want to ring the lid with my ring because I don't want to scratch up that paint. That is,
yeah, no, that's hand painted.
Really, look at that. I mean, that is just beautiful. So I did do a little quick reading on this. Mezcal, derived from the word, originally kind of roughly translates to oven cooked agave. And yeah, it can be cooked from any agave from the 9 states of Mexico.
So this artisanal mezcal crafted with 100%, what is that? Papalote agave is grown and cultivated in the mountains of the Guerrero state, whose tropical climate, along with the use of native wood in the crafting process, bestows its aromas and fresh flavors, herbal notes, a subtle heat, and a delicious smokiness. All right, now I'm excited.
Okay. I kind of like smoky, so I'm looking forward to this one. Of note, you do see some discoloration there. So this is a artisanal bottle, sorry. And they do note that it may experience some buffing. You can easily wipe that out with a damp cloth. And that is what they recommend.
Okay.
Kind of cool.
Nice.
Shall we get to our favorite part?
So for those of you at home, this has a texture. If you've ever felt powder coating before it's sanded down, that is what this reminds me of texture wise, or a fine grained sandpaper. But yeah, let's absolutely break into this. If you want to go ahead and pour.
All right.
That way, if you mess up, it's not my fault.
Now I'm scared. Ooh, look at that lid. That's wood.
That is.
That's
painted.
Wood. Yeah, that's pretty.
Now the cork is. Oh, that smells good.
Yes, it does.
That cork is rubber. That's all right. The rest of it's wood. So this is a wooden cap, unlike their typical metal one.
Okay. A little difficult to pour, I'm not going to lie. It's either all or nothing.
Well, that is typically how the Clase Azul bottles go.
I'm all in. But yeah, again, this is just really pretty. I'm going to set this right here. Give you guys a closer look at it. It's clear. Slight tint to it, but mostly clear. Smelling that is just remarkable.
Let's open it up.
Yep, I'm going to open that up, make some Pardon the scraping noise there as I...
Got a salt smell to it. So you think tequila immediately is what you think.
You do, but...
Now, mezcal is not a subcategory of tequila.
It's not.
Tequila is actually a subcategory of mezcal.
Yeah.
So even though I say I've never had mezcal before, if you've had tequila, you've had mezcal. Just like if you've had scotch, then technically you've had whiskey.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing. Even though when you initially say something, it's not what you're thinking about.
Because this can be made from any kind of agave. Tequila can only be made from one kind, the blue agave.
All right. So on the nose,
I get
salt.
I get salt. I
get vanilla.
Go figure. Cactus fruit.
Yeah,
Little cactus fruit there.
that's what I'm smelling there. It's a sharp smell. It's sharp. There's not a lot of layers to it.
No.
It smells delicious, but there's just not a lot of layers to it on the nose. Or I just don't know enough about mezcal.
Almost nutty in the smell. I mean, almost.
Okay, the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like bourbon.
No, not
more like
nutty. This is more like an almond type or macadamia nut.
Yeah, it's like a light wood. If like a white walnut had a smell, that would kind of be what this smells like. Okay. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
That is different.
It is. I'm taking a second sip. Always 2 sips. One to coat the mouth. Second sip, you start to appreciate more of that flavor and can clean your palate, so to speak. Savory. It's not sweet. Savory. You get a lot of smoke. A lot more wood.
Yeah, that's
very different than what I was expecting.
Well, we were expecting more tequila.
Good though.
So
one of those flavors that really, I get a lot of coriander, vanilla.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. So you watched our stuff. We try a bunch of different things.
Hibiscus. That's kind of what I'm getting there. A little hibiscus. You definitely get some
grapefruit.
Tropical. Ooh, there you go.
Grapefruit.
All of which is kind of grown in the same area, or can be.
Yeah. There's a lot of complexity on the palate. There's so much. It's kind of overwhelming.
If I had to define its flavor profile, I would say subtropical, tropical, savory. So you get kind of the taste of the region it's from. You get that. You get the cactus. You get some of that vanilla, the grapefruit, little citrus rind. You're thinking about,
that's what I'm.
Maybe a little macadamia nuts. I mean, it's very.
It's got a light smoke to it. It has. So it has a tequila burn. If you know what I mean by the tequila burn.
Yeah.
But not like where you're like or anything like that. You can definitely tell it's quality. Now, if you wanted tequila and you drink this, you would be very unhappy.
Yeah. Tastes nothing like tequila.
No. But it is delicious. I would call this the bridge between whiskey and tequila.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way to classify it. It is definitely
it's a long bridge. A long bridge.
Very long bridge. It's quite complex though. I mean, you really unpack the layers of flavor there. That's quite interesting. I kind of like it. I gotta admit. I think we're gonna have to learn more about mezcal.
Which means everybody that watches gets to learn more about mezcal. If you want, anyways.
That's one thing. We learn as we go. So that's kind of what we're doing here.
This doesn't require salt on the rim.
No, it does not.
It's got that salt in it, built in it.
But good salt. Not saline type salt. It's more, I don't know, savory.
Yeah, it's like you say savory and think of how salty bacon is. you're not getting the bacon, but you're getting the salty from the bacon.
Mm-hmm. You know, mouthfeel wise, that's a pretty full mouth. I mean, it's
It is.
very full bodied. It's not quite what I expected being clear. I was expecting a little lighter, maybe a little bit more of an accurate.
Well, look how it coats the glass.
But that is, yeah. What is the ABV on this? This is 42% alcohol by volume.
It punches up.
It does.
It drinks like 50, probably 50, 52, somewhere in there.
Honestly, it's a fun experience, though. I quite like this. I mean,
very good. All right. Well, what does the little book say?
Honestly, gives more bottle care than anything.
Okay.
Doesn't really provide any tasting notes. Talks about how to restore the bottle to the original finish.
All right.
And, it gives a little bit of color. The reason for the color. The green color recreates a jade stone, which in ancient times was regarded as a symbol of eternity. The hummingbird symbolizes the strength of women, and the petals represent the creation of the universe.
Now, if you can't see, on the lid are hummingbirds.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let's let them see that. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know how it holds up on its side.
I already did it once.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
don't be scared. He's very protective of this bottle.
I am. I mean, it's a work of art.
It's a work of art. That's why I cradled it lovingly as I leaned it over.
All right. Well, now we have our mezcal cherries popped. That's all I'm going to have for right now.
Yeah, I kind of want to explore this a little bit more.
All right.
All right.
Well, until next time, I'm Josh.
I'm Travis.
And this has been Scout Reviews.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.